Hi, today I want to share with you how to use decoupage glue. I have always wanted to make a video on decoupage, but I've been occupied with some other craft projects. But last week I had a class with 2 students learning for the first time about decoupage, and we had a very good time. And although they were very new to decoupage, they haven't learned, they haven't heard of decoupage before, but the products turned out very good because of their patience and their attention to details, and also because of the superior quality of decoupage glue we use. In Hong Kong, we seldom use mud podge, and we use the Taiwanese or Japanese products, which comes in a set of glue A and B. I'll tell you in a minute how to use them. And of course, the Japanese products are more expensive, and so we usually use the Taiwanese product. In one of my previous videos sharing my decoupage project, I said that I used Mod Podge, and it was not true, because at that time I thought that it was a generic term for decoupage glue. But then I found out that it was only one kind of glue that people sometimes use, but it's not very common in Hong Kong, and you can hardly get them because we have better quality Taiwanese glue. But because in Taiwan they don't use English, so I didn't know the name for this kind of glue in English, so I thought that I would use Mod Podge. And today I want to tell you that the difference and why we use decoupage glue over Mod Podge. Let me show you my previous products first. This is my very first decoupage project, and it's been a couple of years, so you can see that some of the areas have turned yellow, but you can see it's still very good, right? In good condition. And I've been using this bag for putting my tissue napkins, and actually I have a huge pile of them. And so last week my students had a lot of decoupage tissue napkins to use, and they had a wonderful time. And let me show you one of my students' work. My student chose a bag, a canvas bag, and she glued a whole piece of tissue napkin on it, and she put some patterns here on this side, and also she cut out some patterns for the side. She really did a very great job. And for this side, it is where the glue A comes in handy, because for glue A, it's kind of like the glue at the back of Post-it. By that I mean, after you apply glue A on the surface, you can take out the tissue napkin and readjust the position again and again until you seal it with glue B. And glue A is best for large area, and for glue B you can use for small area, but you still have to seal the whole surface with glue B after you do the work. And I will show you the steps later on. Apart from tissue napkin, there are some kind of paper that you can choose. They are less flimsy than tissue napkins, but they come in very pretty patterns, and I've already used some of them for certain previous projects. But they are much more expensive than tissue napkins. This is one of my favorites. I haven't used it. Okay, let's move on to the steps of using decoupage glue and A and B. This is a letterbox, and I've already put on a coat of all-purpose sealer. And now I'm going to glue a whole piece of tissue napkin on the back. Probably I'll just show you how to glue this on, how to use decoupage glue A and B. Before I put on the glue, I prepared a bottle of water or a bowl of water, and then I used the angular brush, which is better than just flat brush. And then I put on the glue A on the whole surface, and I will do it off camera. Okay, I've applied an even layer of glue A on the surface, but I have to wait for it to dry for about 3 to 5 minutes, because you know, when it is wet, whatever you put on will turn easily. And at this time I have to dip my brush into the water and clean it. And this is what I learned from decorative painting. You have to wash your brush, paintbrush, once you finished using it. Even you may want to use it later, but just clean it every time, because otherwise your paintbrush will be too hard, and you will never be able to use it again. Okay, I think the glue is dry enough, but it is still sticky. Unless you apply glue A on the surface, it will remain sticky. So now it's time for me to put on the tissue napkin. I will put it at around this position, and you can see that okay, after I put it on and I don't like it, or it is creased at some area, I can take it up again and put it on again. And this is the advantage of glue A, of this decoupage glue. Okay, let me adjust the position and then smoothen it until I'm totally happy with it. Or I may even use my paintbrush to smoothen it, or you can use a brayer. You see, okay, after I apply, I put on the tissue napkin properly, I'll come back to you. Okay, I've put on the tissue napkin. In fact, I've already taken it out to readjust the position a couple of times. And at the bottom, I put on some tissue tape. Oh no, this one. And now I have to apply glue A all over the surface, and I will come back. Okay, I've already applied a whole layer of glue B on the whole surface, and it is totally dry, although it looks a bit shiny, but I already dried it with hair dryer. And probably the last thing I want to share in this video is how to, you know, cut out or to take away the excessive piece, is to use sandpaper. You don't have to use a scissor, a pair of scissors or cutter or other things. The simple thing is just to use sandpaper to sand the edge, and the excessive piece will come off. You see? And that's about it of my sharing today. Thanks for watching. Bye.